welcome back to my page. I am the Reflective Perspective Oracle. Today I asked Spirit what kind of pick a card we should do, and I asked for something light and fun. So romantic gesture flew out. That's about showing your love in a big way. And today I've decided to base it on romantic love. So we're going to talk about couples, singles. We're going to see where you're at, what's going on for you. So we have 3 piles to choose from. Pile 1, pink and white Rhodonite. Pile 2, rose quartz, if I can pick it up. And pile 3, Red Aventurine. Okay, so intuitively choose your pile, whatever you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, that's cool. Timestamps are in the description box. Let's get started with pile number 1. All right, so if you chose pile number 1, this piece of pink and white Rhodonite, let's see what Spirit has to say about your romantic situation right now, whether you're coupled or single. All right, pile number 1. If you are in a couple, I feel as though, you know, in the past you used to settle for relationships that, you know, kind of out of a place of fear, as if to say, you know, this person that I'm with right now, they're not exactly what I want, but, you know, at least it's not as bad as last time. So, and maybe you have some fear surrounding whether or not you're going to ever, you know, find your person. So you're just kind of settling, right? Or you did this in the past, right? But, you know, I think that you have unconditional love in your heart for all the people that you had in your past. You know, this talks about understanding why they all had to come into your life in order to, you know, mold you and shape you into, you know, knowing what it is you want instead of what you don't. But you still sort of have this energy, you know, surrounding you, maybe where you doubt that a little bit. Like one day you're like, no, I know I'm going to find my person. And then another day you're kind of like, you know, maybe I should stay in this situationship or whatever. So this could be something you experienced in the past and you're in a relationship now. But if that's the case for you and you are in a relationship now, you're being asked to look at it from a different viewpoint, okay? Because maybe this person is better for you than you thought. Now, I pulled some romance angels from, romance angel cards from Doreen Virtue. These little cards here. So we've got chemistry, okay? There's a strong magnetic connection here, and express your love, all right? Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Funny, romantic gesture. So I feel as though if you're in a couple, you know, this is something that maybe this is just fear lingering from these last relationships you used to deal with. And, you know, you're kind of coming to the realization that, like I said, you understand why that all had to happen, and you're doubting it a little. But you're being asked to recognize here that there is chemistry between the two of you, this new person that you're with, or maybe you've been with them for a while now, but you've been doubting. And then you're being asked to express your love, right? Go ahead and make the romantic gesture, which is showing your love in a big way. And, you know, this will probably help you to come out of this doubtful place, right? I mean, you know, being in this energy so many times in the past of like coming from a place of fear, am I settling, that kind of thing, staying with people that we weren't fully in alignment with, that you know, that can overshadow how we feel now about certain people. That can put a lot of doubt in our lives, right? But you're being asked to put your tinfoil hat on and look at it from a different viewpoint, okay? From outside of the box. Step outside of the old box of what you used to be in, okay? Now, if you're single, same energy. I feel like a lot of the situations in the past you were staying with because of fear, but now you can see why they all entered your life, and you're doubting whether or not you're going to find your person, right? But you're being asked to look at this from a new vantage point. Why is that? Because you have a lot of charisma, you have a lot of chemistry within yourself, that kind of thing. You magnetically pull a lot of people to you. And you're being asked to express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So if you have someone in mind, you know, let them know, you know, it's as if to say, don't stay in the energy of fear because of what happened in the past, okay? Recognize that all these people, places, and situations that you dealt with in the past, they were all for your growth, for you to step outside of this doubtful energy and to be able to open your heart in a big way to others, to be able to see it for what it was, right? Not to be able to remain, to stay in this doubting place, okay? So again, if you're single, you're being asked to not close off your heart so much, right? Just open up your heart and allow new situations and people into your life, because, you know, we don't need to stay in this fearful energy, okay? So I hope that resonated for you, pile number 1. Moving on to pile number 2, if you chose this piece of pink rose quartz. Let's see about what Spirit has to say about your romantic situation. Okay, pile 2. If you are in a relationship, you are in a coupled situation, I feel as though something has happened between the two of you as of late, and it's, you know, potentially uncomfortable and dramatic, and you didn't expect it to happen, right? But you're being asked to level up within this, and what that means is, like, because we have the mom card beside it, so the mom card talks about having family around you that you can reach out to, that it's a safe and loving environment, right? Those people, you can rely on them, whether it's your family or a built family, that kind of thing. So because we have it beside level up, you're being asked to level up your communication skills with this person and to stay more in the present moment, okay? If you are single, I feel like in the past you have experienced a lot of what in the actual dating scenarios, but you are leveling up and you're being asked to open your heart more, open like communication with people, but to stay present and to not think about these past situations as much, because these people are not going to be a part of your future now that you've leveled up. Does that make sense? So I pulled some romance angel cards from Doreen Virtue to go along with these. So again, if you are in a couple, heart-to-heart conversations, new love, and stay optimistic about your love life. So yeah, couples, again, you know, something has potentially happened between the two of you. You're being asked to level up your communication skills and have more heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other, okay? Stay more in the present moment, and that this can become what feels like a new love, right? It says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, but it will almost feel like you're both new people when you open up these lines of communication. You level up, step out of this argument, step out of this stuff in the past, and then to remain in the future, to remain in the present moment, right? And it says stay optimistic about your love life. You know, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So again, knowing that this can be renewed, knowing this can be something that feels more present, more, you know, like as if it's a new thing. The romance has been rekindled, that kind of thing. Show your love in a big way. That doesn't mean just buy gifts and so on and so forth. No, show your love in a big way, even through little ways, right? Like things that you can do that just show that you care. There's more than one way to say I love you. Now, for singles, again, same message. I feel like a new love, the more you open up your heart, you've leveled up past these old situations that left you, you know, what the fuck, right? You're being asked to open up your heart, open up your communication, to stay optimistic about your love life, and that by doing so, staying present, a new love will show its self to you. And again, open up that heart, open up the lines of communication. Don't cut yourself off just because these old situations didn't work out. Stay in the present moment, open up your heart and the lines of communication, and level up into this so that this new love can enter your life, okay? So I hope that resonated with you, pile number 2. And finally, if you chose this piece of Red Aventurine, let's see what Spirit has to say about your romance situation. Okay, for couples, I feel as though you have had an argument possibly, and that the lines of communication are making you feel as though that you're not in alignment with this person, and that may be true. But here's the thing, you're also being asked to balance out the situation by being more vulnerable, okay? Opening your heart, opening your lines of communication, not feeling as though being vulnerable is a weak thing. This will open up, you know, it'll open the hearts of the both of you. Because I feel as though if you're in a couple situation, you know, you planted some seeds a long time ago to meet this person, right? And or you planted them together, that kind of thing. You know, like this has been something that's been in the works for quite a while. And I think that by doing so, by opening up and being more vulnerable and like showing your love in a big way, through, you know, gestures of kindness and love and compassion, I think it's going to surprise you what this relationship could be. Now, if you're single, I think that you've kind of just come through a realization that your past people, okay, even though they weren't on the same level of perception as you, that was a big, like, grow up for you in the way that, you know, you're understanding, like, you've forgiven them, you've understood that they showed you what it is you want instead of what you don't. You were better able to balance out, you know, your feelings surrounding love. You were better able to become more vulnerable, to open your heart more, and that you've planted some seeds a while back in order for you to meet like somebody new. And it's going to really surprise you because you did this work if you're single, okay? And you're being asked to show yourself some love until this surprise comes. I mean, always, but you know. So I pulled some Romance Angel cards by Doreen Virtue just to add to it. So again, if you're in a couple, we've got true love, make the effort, and give your relationship a chance. Absolutely. I hope you guys can see all those. Yes. So as I said, if you're in a couple, it says true love. This is a romance of a lifetime, right? So yeah, going back to what I said, give this, you know, make the effort with this person, right? You might have had some arguments, but open up and be vulnerable, make the effort, give your relationship a chance. Watch these seeds bloom together, to like, you planted them together, so watch them blossom together, surprise them, nurture them, love them, care for them, show them love in a big way, and just watch what will happen, this beautiful unfolding surprise between the two of you, because this is true love, pile 3. Now, if you are single, I feel as though, like I said earlier, because you've done the work and you made the effort to really look within yourself and identify that, you know, there was no need to hold on to any pain or you know, ill will towards anyone that was in your past, because it made you more vulnerable. You were able to open up more and see what you wanted instead of what you didn't. You planted some seeds in your past that are about to manifest, as long as you keep nurturing and loving yourself, right? And that it's going to surprise you when this new person comes along, right? This new person that is your true love, that you can make the full effort with, and they will make the full effort with you, okay? So that's really exciting, and I hope that resonated for you, pile number 3. Thank you guys so much for coming back to my page. I super appreciate you all so much. If you're interested in our deck, please feel free to check the link in my bio. It'll lead you to our Etsy shop where you can purchase your very own. Also, if you're interested in a private reading with myself, the Reflective Perspective Oracle, I would be more than happy to help you with that. Until next time, guys, love yourselves, take care of yourselves, have a wonderful day.